All right, Ethan. Just immediately, what was your emotions coming across that line, like in first place, taking the win?
It was pretty fun, honestly. As it's for everybody in that race. It was something new, something nobody's done before. So it's exciting. I like doing new things. Yeah, just excited and grateful that I get the chance to run for Team USA again in Tallahassee.
Yeah. So in preparation for doing a new thing like this, how did you mentally prepare yourself or physically train differently in order for this race?
I think mentally it was pretty simple. It's like I prepared myself to have my foot on the gas the entire time. It's cross country and it's a 2K. It's going to be over quick, and so I knew there wasn't going to be time to let up at all. And yeah, I'd say mentally that's just how I prepared. It was pretty simple. I didn't overthink it. Physically, just trained like normal. I train strength-based, so I'm doing a lot of 5K, 10K work in the fall, and I just kept doing that, and I trusted that I'm capable of dropping down and doing kind of my strong suit and distance whenever.
Yeah. So on the cross country course, what do you think is like your sweet spot distance? Do you think it's this 2K, 5K, 10K, or where are you?
Who knows, honestly. I'd say when you think about cross country, it can change depending on the day, depending on the course. I think on this course in these conditions, 2K was perfect. 10K would have been a challenge for me today, which would have been fun. So yeah, the 2K was a lot of fun. I think probably somewhere between the 2K and 5K range is probably my sweet spot.
When you're mixing up with a bunch of other mile specialists coming into this, how did you feel about your chances coming in?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I had a better chance than a lot of people who are more mile based, just because of how I train and how the amount of longer events and longer races that I've run the last year, especially with the confidence of carrying still from last cross country season, knowing that I could go get the top 10 at NCAAs and a 10K, that when I was going to come race a bunch of guys who run the mile on a cross country course, I was going to be well suited for it. So didn't underestimate him, but I was very confident in what I could do out there today.
How excited are you to have the World Cross Country Championships in the United States and get to represent the U.S. there?
Definitely, I think it's awesome. It's really, really close to home. So I'm from Birmingham, so I'm sure I can get a lot of people down, down to watch, and it's pretty close. So yeah, I think it's awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Probably be a little bit drier in Tallahassee than it is here.
Yeah.
But what's the plan after World Cross Country? Planning on some indoor meets as well?
Definitely planning on racing some indoor meets. I'm still figuring out exactly what I'm going to run. I think it was the season was going to depend on today. If I qualified for this meet, because we're definitely going to go run in Tallahassee. So yeah, now I gotta figure out which meets make sense, but definitely racing, probably not too far away from when I run in Tallahassee. So.
How do you think the weather played a factor into today's race, and do you think it was a positive or negative effect?
I think the weather was great. I mean, I got here 2 days ago, and it was pouring rain for 24 hours straight, and the clouds broke, there was some sun out, and it was muddy, but it was a lot of fun.
Having NXN right before you guys, how do you think that affected the course for you guys?
Oh, it was sloppy, and that made it even more advantage to me who I was okay with and planning on having my foot on the gas the whole time. I think a lot of people probably were hoping it would settle in. And it would group up and it would be a sprint to the finish, but it's cross country, and yeah, I wanted to come in, keep my foot on the gas, run hard the whole time, and that's what I did. And it was I think the conditions actually helped me out a little bit today.
You're only 6 months removed from your collegiate career, and you have your college teammate and current teammate out there racing the 10K right now.
Yeah.
What is it like for you just being here as a pro with Parker out there racing?
Yeah, I mean, I basically have a team here. I ran that race alone, but I have a group of 8 people that I train with every day, and they're here about giving it their all out there right now, and it's cool. It's a cool feeling to have leaving collegiate running behind, but still being on a team and still having teammates that I train with and trust and enjoy being with every day. So it's a lot of fun.
For sure.
Yep.
Well, congrats on making it.
Thanks, guys.